thought I'd just film the last bits as we approach this roundabout. See which turning we take. Just about straight on, I think. And as soon as we're going to take a left turn into the leisure centre just here. And there was a car park on the side of the park as well, but when I looked on the parkrun.com website, it said to park in here, and this is the Café as well. So I've parked in here, but when we run round, you do actually see the other car park as well. Lots of space in here, and it's free as well. This is the John Bunyan Sports and Fitness Centre. It says to park in there. I parked in there. To get to the Parkrun, I've come out of the car park, and then I'm just going to go this way to turn right to the roundabout, and I'll just film the route there. I'll just film it speeded up. So as we get to just here, you can see the basketball court just here. The start, I believe, is just on this path on the other side of the basketball court. I think when we set off to the right. Do a short little section, 3 laps. But on the laps you come back along this path just here, but the finish is up there as well. Some parkrun stats. I'm at Jubilee Parkrun in Bedford, because there's more than one parkrun called Jubilee. Event 13 today, and it's the 13th of September 2025. First event was the 21st of June 2025, and there were 286 finishers. The average 294, last week 225. Average time is 31 minutes and 12 seconds. Record attendance 404, that was event 3 on the 5th of July 2025. I think now they're keeping overalls, or try to keep them quiet. Usually find event 2 and 3 seem to be the busy ones. Lowest attendance 225, that was last week, event 12, which was the 6th of September 2025. Male record is 15:59, female record 18:49. My stats is my 398th parkrun and 242nd location. Parking, John Bunyan Sports and Fitness Centre on Mile Road. Look to be plenty of spaces in there. There is a car park, one of the volunteers said on the other side of the park, but MK4290S was the code I used. It says that's where the Café is. It says a 6-minute walk. I'd say a 3 or 4 minute walk, that's all. They ask on the page not to park on the surrounding roads where people live. The Café is a lakeside kitchen at the John Bunyan Sports and Fitness Centre, so that's why I parked there, because that's where the Café is. Toilets, none at all here, so make sure you've been somewhere on the way before you get here. The course, it says 1 small loop, run anti-clockwise, then 2.5 laps in a clockwise direction, and it says it's not suitable for double buggies.
Yeah, kind of like.
Oh, we're off. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't prepared at all. I had to quickly start the camera and start my watch as well, so I'm ending up being a little bit further back than I would have expected to be. Lots of runners on the grass to the right came across, got in front of me, but give me a bit of a steady start anyway, so it's not too bad. I'm just going to pass a few people here on the grass. Onto this course, we're going to set off in this direction, do a U-turn to the left, run along, and then it's like 2.5 laps, something like that. I'll explain as we go around, but really easy course to follow actually. So you can run all of it on tarmac if you want to. You don't have to go on the grass, but at the start I think people go on the grass just to pass people, but once we get along maybe 100-200 metres into it, it's easy to get past people. Fairly flat course. I would call it flat. There's only the slightest of undulations, but nothing that to me is worth mentioning anyway. So we're just coming up to this first corner here. And once we do full lap, we come back on this path in the other direction. Oh, I thought we had to run on the path. It looks like people are cutting across this corner just here. I thought we had to go around the corner. Something's not quite right there. Just looking to the side, all the other runners behind us there. And then we come back on that path to the right, just there, the direction. And then we'll run back past where the start was and then rejoin this path further down here. Like I said, I'd call it a flat course, but there's just the slightest bit of undulation. We're just going up just a little bit just here. When you go up, it's the same when you come back the other way on the path to the right of us. As we go over there, that's the highest little point. We're just going back down now. Just let my leg go down here, just pick up the pace a little bit. As you can see, it's quite a narrow path. I did actually say not suitable for double buggies, but I've seen there's a few people with buggies that look like all single ones. I can understand why. I think you'd be blocking the entire path, and maybe in winter the grass could be a bit slippy or muddy at the side of the path. The path was pretty good all the way around. A few bits where there's tree roots cause it to stick up a bit. I'm certainly capable of tripping over on this course. I had to take extra care. Scuffed my trainers, my left foot a couple of times running along this bit. Just going to get past these people now. They're just holding me up a bit there. I'm just at a fairly comfortable pace at this point. I'm not sure exactly where, but I think somewhere just here possibly. This is where, well, yeah, when we come back round the other direction, we'll join this path just here at this point. There's a little roundabout which I'll mention when we get there, and said you pass it going round this way 3 times. After the 3rd time you can go into the finish funnel. Just keeping a nice steady pace with these 2 guys with the Pushchairs. I feel like I could probably go a little bit faster actually. Maybe it's just I've caught them up, it slowed me down a bit. When they're suitable, I'll just pass these 2. Be careful, I don't really want to go on the grass if I can help it. I don't want to get a foot stuck under a wheel. Just going to pick my pace up to this corner up here, and then I can pass this one, stay on the inside, and then I'll try and get past this other guy once we've gone around the corner.
Thank you.
And now we're going around here, thinking I'll just try and go over to the left, see if I can just get past. Try and get into my pace a bit better. Having done 3 or 4 weeks of, apart from one which was all mainly on grass and quite uneven trail surface, they've all been hilly parkruns, so it's nice to have a flat course today to run round. Hopefully I can get a good time. My aim is for under 21 on a flat course. I'm not sure I'm quite there at the moment. I just feel I'm a little bit slower at the moment, but maybe those hills have helped. We'll see as we get to the finish. Nice and flat this bit as well. Say most of the course is pretty flat really. quite breezy today. We had the breeze behind us when we set off, so when we run back down past the start, we will be, if the breeze is still blowing into it at that point. Be careful, a little raised up section just there. Lifting my feet up extra high, don't want to trip over on that. So again, at this point here, this is where just as you come around the slightest incline, that's all. It's not by much. And that's it, we're up at the highest point there. It only goes up a few feet, I suppose. Seems this roundabout, passed this 3 times, and everyone seemed to go this way where I've gone here. The other 2 in front went wide round, but the video I watched, everyone seemed to cut across, take the shortest route. Just trying to pick my pace up a little bit there to see if I can get past this guy here. I'm thinking to myself, just try and latch onto these 2 in front if I can. At the corner again now. This is where we went wrong when we were coming out. See where these 2 go when we get here. Yeah, everyone's going across the grass. I thought we were supposed to go to the corner. I think everyone seemed to be doing it on the way out at the start, and we've done it coming now. Yeah, that guy's just mentioning to the RD about that.
I thought we were supposed to go around.
I was going to say, just saying the same to him. I thought we had to go around the path there as well. Got the impression the RD's just going to move the cone so that when we come round on the next 2 laps, we all go on the correct bit of the course. It only knocks a few feet off, that's all, not by much.
Thank you.
This lady in front's getting away. I'm going to try and see if I can pass this guy now. That's 1 lap done. 2 more laps now from this point. We've just passed the finish on the left. I'm going to try and see if I can catch this lady up, hang on to the back of her. Not sure I can today, but I shall try my best. My legs feel quite heavy today actually. Don't know why. I have done a lot of running in the week, but not at a particularly fast pace. As we come down here this time, this is where the start was, over on the left just here. And we set off obviously in the other direction. Pick my pace up a bit to stay with this lady. Feel like I'm on the limit. It's really hard work to stay with her at this point. But I'm going to try and stay with it. When you run sometimes, if you feel bad, just keep running through it and you come out the other side. You seem to get your breath back a little bit sometimes. So on that first lap, as we came past here, I was saying this is where, when we do the lap, we come in and join. That's this point just here. Just mentioned it on the first lap. We came from that path on the right. Probably done half the park run at this point now. It's only really like a lap and a bit to go. So I'm trying to hang on to this lady in front. And the park walkers here. Thinking I must have missed the tail walker somewhere, but of course they came down that other path, so that's why I've not seen them. It's difficult on a course like this as well. You can't look at your watch each lap and think how much have I got left to go, because it's there's a short stretch first that you do, and then different laps, and not full lap. It's like a out bit, then 2.5 laps. It's not easy to look at your watch and work out exactly where you are. Not with the setting I've got anyway. If I'd had the setting on pace, maybe I could have worked it out, but unfortunately I haven't got it set on that. I feel like this lady's just starting to get away a little bit from me, but I'm going to try and hang on the best I can. I can hear someone behind me as well. There's someone coming along close to me as well. In fact, I think there could be 2 people just behind me actually at this point in time. Just try and keep my pace going. See if I can stay with this lady. I may be able to stay in front of the 2 behind me. Once we get to this little incline just here, I'll try and keep my pace going. Just got a little ramp to go over somewhere just here. Alright, here we are. See the sign now for it. Just got to take extra care not to trip on this. Gonna lift my leg up. Make sure it's high enough to go over it. And now we're just on that little rise up just here. Like I said, it's only by a few feet, it's not much. You can certainly keep your pace going up here. I'm trying to hang on to this lady in front, see if I can stay with her. I think she's just slowly getting away a little bit. But now we've passed, that's the second time past that roundabout. Next time we come past, be just along here to the corner right and then to the finish. Legs feel okay now, but I'm struggling to get oxygen in my lungs. I think it's being caused by trying to stay with this lady, try and keep the same pace going, but I'm struggling. I'm going to struggle on that last lap. And just coming up to the corner where everybody cuts across, I can see now people are going all the way around the path. So the last lap we turned right just here, but the cones are out now and people are going around here correctly. Bit of gravel on there, just got to be careful not to slip. Just having a quick look at my watch there, thinking I've got 1 lap left, but I'm just trying to then do a bit of maths in my head, see if I can work out how long I've got left and what sort of distance I've got left. I think at this point I'm looking at maybe just over 21 minutes, but we'll see. Try and keep my pace going on this lap. I'm going to try and hang on to this lady, which is just opening the gap a little bit here. I said the course is fairly flat all the way around, but you just feel coming along this bit of path just here as if you were slightly going down by inches, that's all. I'm starting to feel really tired, but it's the last lap, so that helps a little bit. Another quick check at my watch there as well. Just trying to see if I can see my pace on there and work out where I'm going to be. And usually I haven't got any idea what sort of positioning I'm either. There were so many people at the start set off in front. Even though I passed quite a few, I'm not sure exactly where I am at all. Just seeing now we're on the third lap as well, it seems a little bit quicker. I think it's maybe because I now know this lap. Yeah, this is the point where after the first lap we joined, came from the right just there and joined this path. So it's just along here, right turn, and then a long stretch to the finish. Yeah, that lady's now opened up that gap in front, and I can hear a guy behind me as well. I'm just going to try and hang on the best I can, but I'm certainly not going to catch that lady up now. She's far too far in front. Talking to that guy in the just there on the 250 before we set off. Once we get down here and take the next right turn, I sort of feel then that we're heading for home and the finish at that point in time. That always makes me feel a little bit better. You can see even when you catch people up, even though it's 3 laps, there's plenty of space to pass. It's not busy. The paths are quite nice and wide. If we go around this corner now, there's just this long stretch you can see on the map, and then once we get to this little roundabout, and then that sharp right turn, and then it's give it everything to the finish. Yeah, that lady in front's now got well away from me now. I feel like I'm maintaining my pace, pushing hard, but maybe she's picked up the pace even more. Here comes the guy I could hear coming past. Don't feel like I've got anything left to even stay with him. Obviously knows it's the last lap, had a bit in reserve maybe and picked his pace up. Quick check, because I know there was someone else with him, just seeing if someone else was coming past, but they seem to have dropped off a little bit. I could just see with my peripheral vision, so I think this guy's obviously, they were running together and he's got away from them, the other person, and it's caught me up and passed me. Here's the tail walkers. I missed them last time round. Not sure whether this lad's in front, just got to be careful for the step up here on the ramp. Don't know whether he's been running fast and slowed down, and is he on his last lap with me, or is he just someone who's sort of a lap behind, pushes hard and then slows down and pushes hard, I don't know. As we go up this incline he's slowing and get past easily. Last time past this little roundabout, not too far to the finish now, maybe a couple of 100 metres, that's all. Gasping for breath at this point as well. Trying to push on now, it's not far, I can see the corner. Then once I get around this corner, I can give it everything then. Last little bit, just hopefully pick a few seconds up, something like that. Just aiming for around 21:30. Optimistically, I'm hoping for under 21 with it being a flat course, but I do feel like I've tried hard so far today, but we'll see what my time is when I get to the finish. Take care around here, it's just a little bit loose gravel underneath. Quick look to see if that guy was behind me, but there isn't anyone there. And push on now, just down here on the left to the finish, not far now. few people saying well done, push to the line, but I just haven't got anything to talk back to them unusually. Just looking where the cones are to get on the grass, trying to give it everything now. This last little bit. Across the line, stop my watch, and oh, fantastic. Looks like about 20:50, maybe 20:49 even, depending when they stop the clock. Get my token. P14. Excellent. Really good run today, really pleased with that. Well done. P14 and about 20 minutes 50 seconds. Really pleased with that. There we go. That one, yeah. And 49, well done.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You're welcome.
Apparently I did my fastest 5k in 20 minutes. So
I think your Strava's gone.
If Strava says that's what you've done, that's what you've done.
I'm never going to be able to beat that again, though, am I?
Course review. You can run it all on the tarmac path if you want. There's a few bits where tree roots have broken up the tarmac, so you've just got to be careful. There's a few places where you could trip. They've got a sign at one point where there's a little ramp. It's only small, a few inches, but obviously because the tarmac's the same colour, it's easy to trip on. Even though it's a tarmac path all the way around, you can run on the grass at the side in various points as well. It's plenty of space to get past people on there. It's just about flat. There's only the slightest undulations, but compared to where I live, this is just classed as a flat course. You do a little out section, and then it's let me think, 1, 2, like 2.5 laps then. So when you set up at the start, you pass where the finish is, but as you do the lap, you come back past the finish in the opposite direction. Probably not described that very well, but it's quite easy to follow as you run around anyway. Beautiful day today, always makes courses nicer. Trees are all changing colour in autumn. Lovely course. Off to the coffee shop now. On the website it said the coffee shop was in the sports centre, but when the RD did the briefing, she mentioned a couple of other coffee shops, possibly ones that you have to drive to, maybe a 5-minute drive, but I'm going to go to one in sports centre. There were a few other people said they were going there, and that's also where I parked the car. So the coffee shop's just in here. You just go through here, they have to do the barrier for you to get through, and then you just go to the right. Nice little coffee shop. There were a few park runners in there today. That's it, that's another park run done. Been to the coffee shop, met some friends that I met over in Oslo in Norway. Not seen them for a while, but follow their runs each week on Strava to see where they are. Really nice to catch up with them today. Thank you for watching. Please give me a like or click the subscribe button. Really appreciate it if you do. If you have any suggestions for things that I should add on to these videos, just add a comment on a video and I'll try and include those things if I can do. So that's it till next week. Next week's 399 and then my 400, so we're getting pretty close to a little mini celebration for me when I get to 400. So that's it, that's a wrap.